Hey guys, welcome to Portal. This was one of the games as part of the Orange Box collection alongside Half-Life and Team Fortress 2. And this was a very good puzzle game. So in this game, you have to use interdimensional portals to navigate various test chambers. And I'm going to be covering both games, basically what Jacksepticeye did in one playlist. This is a very fun, chill game, starring the ever iconic GLaDOS. Now you have gained the Aperture Science handheld portal device. This is just really fun overall. Start a new game. So here we go. Ugh. Wakey wakey. So this, I believe, is a hibernation pod, or a kind of stasis pod. So it's like, well, we're being held in stasis for who knows how long. And throughout the test chambers, you can see these windows into these office areas, but there are never any people inside them.
Again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center.
Hi, GLaDOS.
Detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen
We were in
has been
detention.
processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper.
What
Before
did we do
start,
to get
however,
into
keep
detention?
in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from... Stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Glitching there a little bit, GLaDOS. So, yeah, with these windows, you can never see anyone there, which kind of begs the question, is anyone actually in the center watching us besides GLaDOS, who is pretty much a sentient AI? So, who knows? We also have the radio here playing Still Alive, although I think it's a remix of it? You can pick it up. You can pick... Oh, broke the mug. Oh well. And here's a little clipboard thing talking about the various hazards in the test chambers. Is that cake on the end? Are we gonna get cake at the end of this? I hope so. And there's our character, Chell. Spelled C-H-E-L-L, so... Wait, is it Chell or is it Chell? I'm not actually sure. And on our feet you can see that we have heel springs. So we use these to survive long drops. Although I don't believe that's how they actually work in real life. So let's go get testing. And there's GLaDOS watching us. Hey GLaDOS, how you doing? Here's the cube. Cube.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science weighted storage cube.
You call this a test, GLaDOS? You put a cube on a button. So there is also Portal with RTX, which is basically a graphical upgrade. I do have it. You can get it for free if you already own Portal 1, but I tried running it and it didn't really work. Although I'm not sure if that was because I didn't have enough RAM. So I'll try it again later, and if I can get it to work, I could do this again, if you guys like. Into the elevator. Going up. This is a pretty chill game. I mean, aside from the turrets and the twist with GLaDOS. Trying to avoid
Please place
spoilers.
the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science heavy duty super colliding super button.
So this portal switches between these 3 rooms, and we have to put this box on the button, like she said, while not getting stuck in these rooms.
Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
Really? What's gonna happen if I stay next to it for too long? Am I gonna burst into flame? So we don't yet have access to the portal gun, but it doesn't take too long for us to get it. So which would you say is your favorite between Portals 1 and 2? I think they're both very good. Portal 2 has a more iconic character in Cave Johnson.
Please be advised
Oh, there's
that
the
a
portal gun.
single taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grip, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
GLaDOS has a very twisted sense of humor in this. So you definitely don't want to be hit by that portal beam. I do believe it kills you.
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device.
Part of
With
it, anyway.
You can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should you...
Collision there, GLaDOS. So you can actually do this with the portal gun.
Performance of all authorized activities. Do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
That is one of the achievements in this game, if you shoot all of the cameras off the walls. So that gives you something to do once you've played through the game again. Or you could do it when you first play the game, because there's nothing really to stop you trying it out. So I've actually seen some people with cosplay versions of the portal gun. Very
Please
impressive.
proceed to the chamber lock. Mind the gap.
And I do believe there is a 1:1 scale prop you can buy of the portal gun. I think I've seen it's
Well
available
then,
online.
Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my children to get tested on. I'm not entirely sure how much the prop version of the portal gun is. I do believe it's pretty expensive. I'm very likely never going to buy one, because well, I wouldn't really have much use for it.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
So these boards here basically show you what will be involved with the tests, although they show them basically showing what will happen, or I guess all the bad stuff that will happen to you. Getting bonked on the head, smashed in the face, dropping into water. So now, we have to get this cube up here to put onto that button. No, I'm gonna turn around. No. Whoa! Oop. Don't fall into the portal shell. I think it's pronounced shell. I'll need to rewatch Hellfire Commentator's playthrough of this to check.
Excellent work. As part of a required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
We will not monitor. There's no one else here, GLaDOS. There's no people in there. What do you mean, we won't? Take that.
For your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
I'll destroy whatever I want. Geronimo! Oh, there's a radio. So another one of the achievements is to find all of the radios and I think just pick them up. Some of them are very tricky to get. But another fun little, I guess, challenge for you to do. So like she said, we're not going to be monitored for this next one. But we might have storage cubes dropped on our head. So these early puzzles, at the very least, aren't that challenging. It's not too difficult to figure out what you need to do. But if it's your first time playing, that will be very different. There we go. Oh, there's the radio.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2...
So you can't shoot the incandescent field, but it doesn't do anything. And obviously when you step through it, it resets your portals. Or I guess removes them. Ella McLean did such a great job as GLaDOS. I imagine she had a lot of fun voicing her. Ooh, what's this? A bouncing ball of light?
While safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals, the Aperture Science high-energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful.
Oh, that's very encouraging, GLaDOS. Vaporization is a disability? Yeah, sure. So, with this pellet, we have to get it to go into here. So, we just look to where this light is being shone on, shoot a portal, and there you go.
Unbelievable. You.
Subject name here.
Must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
Onto the elevator. Where is everyone? Why are there no people here? That sounded like a malfunction. So this is a relatively short game. It was the first one of its type, so 2 is obviously much longer.
Warning
But
devices
it's still
are
really fun.
required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
So as you can see, the pellet does dissipate over time the longer it travels, but if it travels through a portal, it somehow goes back to full power, somehow. Those do kill you if you hit them, if they hit you, by the way. So, make sure you don't let that happen.
Good. Now use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
Also, something about the pellets and those things, whatever they're called, you don't actually need to be dead center with them. You can be a little bit to the side and it'll still go in. So, little tip there for newer players. Drop onto here. It sounds like a lightsaber being swung around. Oop. This game has no difficulty, although, do you really have difficulty in a puzzle game?
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
An unsatisfactory mark for falling into what is basically sludge. Yeah, so this is meant to be water, quote-unquote, but it looks more like oil or just heavily contaminated water. So you fall into this, you will die because you cannot swim in this. So we need to get that pellet over to that, let's just call it a pellet receiver. You see that? It dimmed, but then it brightens again when it goes into the portal. Yes, that will kill you. Look at that. Infinity. Can you imagine having access to your own portal gun? Although you have to wonder how exactly how practical it would be, because you do kind of need line of sight in order to set the portals, which means you wouldn't really be able to do long distance all that well.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
Make them more exciting, basically. Is danger more exciting to you, GLaDOS?
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Yeah, nothing's really impossible in this game, GLaDOS. So what we need to do here is use this little opening right here and here.
Fantastic. You remain resolute and resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
If you wanted to make it impossible, GLaDOS, you could have just not had the hole there. These puzzles aren't too difficult to figure out. Although some may take more than one try, depending on what's
Hello
involved with
again.
them.
To reiterate, previous one. For momentum.
You want to repeat that, GLaDOS? I couldn't hear you over the gibberish. Oop. So this is a test that involves momentum. So we just have to jump from a height and we'll be propelled forward.
Spectacular. You appear to understand how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not.
Yeah. Portals have no effects on momentum. You travel at the exact same speed when you come out of it. Hup. Whee!
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In layman's terms,
Speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out. I like that. Speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out. Whee! Also, you can go through in any direction and you just automatically rotate, so you're technically smashing your head or shoulder into the floor if you don't go in upright. But we're basically immune to damage by that. There's only certain things that can kill you in this game. Which means we can be smashed against the wall all we want, and it won't affect us. So here is where we get the second part of the portal device.
Safe testing environment. In dangerous testing environments, the Enrichment Center promises to always provide useful advice. For instance, the floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it.
Yeah, that's very helpful, GLaDOS. So that is the second part of the portal device, which will allow us to shoot orange portals, because right now we can only shoot blue. What? Okay, my bad. Screwed that up. I thought I was going onto solid ground. Okay. Try that again.
The Enrichment Center promises to always provide a safe testing environment. In dangerous testing environments, the Enrichment Center promises to always provide useful advice. For instance, the floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it.
Oh, okay, I know what happened. It's because the orange portal shot just as I was going through the blue portal. Okay. So we need to get into that room and get that pellet to go into the pellet receiver right there. But we need to make use of the orange portal that's being shot at us. Yeah, shimmy, shimmy! I dare ya! Come on! Ah, missed! Haha. So now, oh, there we go. And now that triggers that. And that scaffolding platform will move to the wall. And it will stay there, I believe. Yeah, so we just have to wait for the orange portal to shoot over it. And now we can go and get the orange portals.
The
we go.
device has been modified so that it can now manufacture 2 linked portals at once. As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable than the organs and combined incomes of everyone in.
Subject hometown here.
Yeah. GLaDOS is the villain in this game, but she's a very amusing villain. So now we can make blue and orange portals. If you're playing multiplayer on this, I think the Play 2 makes red and light blue portals, or red and purple. I don't really play this multiplayer, so I haven't actually checked. I'm pretty sure I did play this multiplayer with my brother once, or with a friend, but I forget. Ooh, that's very intense sounding music.
Get Lucy there, fling yourself. Fling into space.
GLaDOS, you might want to have a maintenance check. You're spazzing out. Hup. In the middle. Hup. Ow! See, it doesn't affect us at all. Now just gotta jump over there. And that opens the door. So now, we just have to get it. Ah, look at that! Flawless! Yeah, GLaDOS. Whee! Although you could sound more enthusiastic when saying it. Whee! So this is
Now that you are in control of both portals, this next test could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An incubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
No, they won't, because there's no one else here but me. So, it'll take a very, very long time. A bit of an exaggeration, if you know this test well. Into the portal you go. Bang. Wait for me! Wait for me! There. No. So, I just need to go back and get that cube, because we need it. So, just put those on, and now, let's just get them onto the switches. On the switch. In the hole. Get on the button.
As part of a
See? Not long at all.
mentioned required test protocol, we can no longer lie to you.
Sure.
When the testing is over, you will be missed.
Aw, so we're gonna leave and not see you again? Well, I guess we will miss you, GLaDOS. Wink, wink. No drinking water, but what if I get thirsty?
All subjects intending to handle high-energy gamma-leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information is required or will be provided. and you are an excellent test subject.
Thank you, GLaDOS. So we need that cube, so we're going to use momentum to get it. Let's not mess this up. There we go. And now the stairs come up permanently. So we need to get through there, but we got to get the elevator down first, which means we need one of those pellets, as you can tell by the pellet receiver over there. So let's just put a portal right above it. You really have to wonder what's in that water. It's smoking. You'd think it was acid. Hup. Hup. And now we just have a shortcut. Now we have a shortcut.
The victory lift has been activated in the main chamber.
Right, we are blazing through these test chambers. Of course, I don't know this game inside and out, or I guess I don't know it to the points where I can just do them as if they're second nature. Like some people who could probably speedrun this game incredibly fast. Aperture. Where did they come up with that word, I wonder?
The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and grief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. Thank you for helping us help you help us all.
Cake! I like cake. So, this is another momentum puzzle. We have to get through this field by flinging ourselves through portals. And this is one that is kind of easy to mess up if your timing and spacing is off. Maybe if it's your first try. So, there's a pellet dispenser there, and there's a pellet receiver over there. But these incandescent fields will erase our portals when we go through them. So we need to manipulate that pellet to go into this area. So first we'll do this. So we'll just wait for it to... Oh, sorry, it gets reset each time. So let's just wait for it to come through. Oh. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. There we go. And there's the lift. That's another relatively tricky one on your first try. And here's yet another momentum one with the pellets. But how do we get through there? There's no portal surfaces here. Well, there's this handy little room here, which will help us. So we just do... Oh, no. Yeah, jump forward. Too far forward. Blue's up there, so orange. Heh, try that again. Ah, damn it. Oh, I put the wrong portal there. This is definitely one of the trickier ones. Okay, blue portal there, so I've got to put orange on the floor. Try that again. Yep. Yep. There we go. And now we have to get to that side, so we basically have to do the same thing. Yep. Yep. There we go. So now we need to get the pellets over there by using the power of reflection. Oh, hang on. Oh. Almost. Let's try that again. Dink, dink. Oh, it's just off center. Ah, too far. The puzzles do get gradually trickier as you progress. Still too far. Some of these you'll get just by complete accident. Come on. Dink, dink, dink. There we go. So now we have to fling ourselves through there again. Yep. Yep. There we go. So now we get scaffolding bridges passed through here, and we need to quickly move by passing through the walls. Definitely don't rush this one. Okay. And then this one right there. To there. Dink. And hup. There we go. Dink. Ow. 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 So in order to solve this, oh, there's a window there. So in order to solve this puzzle, we need to open those doors, or those gates, whatever their actual name is, and get the pellets into there. But this is a timing puzzle. There we go.
You can donate one or all of your vital organs to the Aperture Science Self-Esteem Fund for Girls. It's true.
The timing puzzles are probably the most annoying ones because you have to be pretty precise with them. Right, on to the next test chamber. What else you got for me, GLaDOS? Oh, but that's all the time we have for this episode, so I'll see you guys in the next part.